Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you'll be updated on all my future content. So in this video, I'm going to be calculating week 11 of my powerlifting training program for bench press. So I had my squat day the other day. My next workout's going to be a bench and deadlift day. Most likely it'll be bench and deadlift. I might break it up and do bench and then do deadlift on the second day. But usually bench and deadlift will be my next workout. But anyways, I'm calculating my percentage for bench press. So for week 11, the goal is 104% of my 1 rep max for 2 reps. So my working max for bench press right now is 238 pounds. So I have to calculate 104% of 238. So 104% as a decimal would be written like this: 1 400ths. $238 is my working 1 rep max, so I have to multiply 238 times 1 400ths. Now the decimals make things kind of complicated, so as always I'm going to multiply as if I was multiplying whole numbers, and then at the very end I'm going to move the decimal over. With whole numbers, the decimal point's always behind all of the numbers. With mixed numbers, a lot of times it's in the middle. So here, 1 400ths, we have the decimal point here in the middle, and then there's 2 digits that are after the decimal point, the 10th place and the 100th place. But so we don't get confused, I'm going to pretend that I'm just multiplying whole numbers, and then at the very end, I'm going to move this decimal point over 2 places. So 8 times 4, going to start out by multiplying 8 times 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So the 2 and 32 goes in the ones place. The 3 and 32 gets carried over to the tens place. 3 times 4 equals 12, plus the 3 that we carried over makes it 15. 5 carry the 1. 2 times 4 equals 8, plus the 1 that we carried over makes it 9. So now I'm going to multiply the 3 top digits times the bottom digit in the tens place. So I'm going to put a 0 in the ones place because we already multiplied everything in the ones place. 8 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is also 0. Anything times 0 is going to be equal to 0, so it makes the math actually a lot easier for this one. So I could leave these zeros here, but really, when something's equal to 0, it's nothing. We don't even need to, it doesn't even really need to be there. So now the final thing is I have to multiply the top digit in the hundreds, or the bottom digit in the hundreds place times the 3 digits on the top. So I have to multiply these 3 digits times 1. So we already multiplied all the digits in the tens place. There's a 0 there. All the digits in the hundreds place. There's a 0 there. So 0 for ones place, 0 for tens place. So 8 times 1 equals 8. 3 times 1 equals 3. 2 times 1 equals 2. Now, I think all of you know the rule. Anything multiplied by 1 is always going to be the number itself. Now we're going to add these up. 2 plus 0 equals 2. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 9 plus 8 equals 17. 7. Carry the 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 0 plus 2 equals 2. So this would be our final answer if we were just multiplying whole numbers. If we were just multiplying whole numbers, our final answer would be 24,752. But since one of the numbers we're multiplying is a decimal that goes to the hundredths place, I have to move the decimal point over 2 places. As I said at the beginning of this video, every time, for every whole number, the decimal point is always behind all of the digits. That's what the decimal point always is whenever you're dealing with any whole number. In most problems, when it's just whole numbers, we don't even include the decimal point. We know it's there, but we just leave it invisible. So now I have to move that decimal point over 2 places. So if I move it over 1 place, the number goes from 24,752 to 2,475.2. Or another way to say it is 2,475 and 2/10. So I just moved the decimal points over 1 place. I got to move it over 2 places. So I'm going to move it over 1 more place. And we have our final answer now. 238 times 1 400ths is equal to 247.52, or another way to say it, 247 52/100ths. Now with the plates that are available, I can't lift that exact weight, but I want to lift as close to that as possible. So the ultimate goal for my next bench press workout is going to be to lift 248 pounds for 2 reps. 248 is as close as I can get to this number right here. Now, that's going to be really, really challenging because 248, that's the most I've ever lifted for 1 rep. So to lift it for 2, it's going to be very, very difficult, but I'm going to give it my best. If I hit 242 pounds, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. It'll still be a 2-rep PR, so I'll be very happy if I'm even able to hit 242 pounds. But till next time, that's the goal. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave a comment. Let me know if this video was helpful, and if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I'll do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri, signing off.